You ruined it. Spring is almost here. Good morning, by the way. Yes, it's a beautiful day, March 1st. I'm supposed to be at work. I'm not playing hooky, I promise. I'm just not feeling well. So I decided to take the day off, and I'm going to be slow moving, but hopefully I'll get some stuff done. And let's check out what I sewed a couple weeks ago. Hold on, Freedom. Gotta do this first, okay? All right. So here's my makeshift low tunnel kind of thing. I took the bars and the hoops, and put them every which way because it's two L-shaped beds and it's not straight and narrow. So and then I just took the tarp part and I've been securing them with these little guys. This little guy just fell in. Let's get them. They're like little stink bugs. I don't like them. There we go. Anyway, so I sowed some seeds. It was February 20th. It's now March 1st. And as you can tell, nothing's really coming up. I think that's a weed. I mean, my radishes here. I thought radishes and the beets would come up first. But I don't see anything. We're going to take this tarp off for the day. I just keep it over during the night because it gets colder still. This is why I always buy the startings at the store, at the nursery, because when I sow seeds, I really don't have that much luck. It's really annoying. My experimenting, people say get them out at a certain time, and these are direct sow, and they can take a freeze, and people that are in the 20s are able to grow them, and here we are in the 40s, they're not growing. Shh. Hey, Freedom. Yeah, hey, they call the cops on you. Come on. So I'm sitting out here. I'm feeling really discouraged. I have starts in the house. So that's a plus. And the broccoli's doing awesome. Cabbage is coming up, and I even have a hollyhock that is coming up. So, that's exciting. Very exciting. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with the spring garden, with the peas and the radishes and beets and stuff. And, I was going to give it till Wednesday to see if they sprout up. And I was going to start over. But because the seedlings are doing so well in the house, I'm going to acclimate them over time and put them in that bed. So I'll have broccoli instead and cabbages, which I was planning on putting in those bags that you grow in. I'll figure something else with those. So I think that's going to be my plan. I should have called myself the indecisive gardener. Anyway, I guess I'll take a look around the yard. Let's see if we can find any signs of spring. Let's look at that. This was a fairy garden that I had planted before. See the little home there in the tree. Anyway, maybe that should get a clean up this spring. This needs to be cleaned up. That's actually a hosta, believe it or not. And the roses and the ground cover that's taking over the roses. Those are lucifers. Need to clean that up. Camellia got a good watering yesterday with some fish goo, as I call it. My husband does the water changes in our fish tanks, and we use the water. It's full of nitrates, so we use the water to water our perennials like camellias and the Rose of Sharon over there, and several other azaleas and stuff. Oh, look at that. We got some signs of growth. Nice. Okay. Maybe I'll actually use that pot this year. I've been leaving it be. I have so much other things going on. I normally neglect that. I think I'll put a little pretty in there this year. That still needs to be removed. I know we're behind the power curve on that one. We'll get her done as soon as I can convince my husband to take time away from his life. Okay. Coming back to life. That was dead at one time. Excuse the weeds. My goodness. We have weeds. We have weeds. Icky. Okay. All right. How are we doing over here? Okay, we have daylilies coming up. This is a pretty pink when it's in bloom. These guys, they're so fun. I mean, look at this. That's so cool. They're like little heart-shaped. A little seed in the middle, and they are heart-shaped, so. Well, look at that. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture. Looks like the slugs have already discovered the primroses, so oh boy. Vein of my existence. I hate slugs. They're the worst. All eaten up. Okay. Good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I am out here in the greenhouse. This is lettuce and some herbs that I believe I already videotaped me talking about them, but they are starting to sprout. It's very exciting, and I have radishes out over there that they're popping up too. So it's an exciting day. And there's been talk that I will get another garden bed made in ground type garden with the fencing around it and keep the dogs out. And that's going to be probably this coming Thursday. We have a guy coming out who will rototiller for us because we don't own a rototiller. So I finally get another garden, yes, because I really don't have much space to grow in. Glorious day. So I guess the moral of this story is be patient. I thought, oh, I have to replant everything and get things going, and you know, they're not going to sprout, and you know, it's been over 14 days. Oh my goodness. But yeah, things are starting to come up. So I may still have to redo the snow peas and the sweet peas, but they are soaking for 24 hours. And hopefully this go around they will do their thing. So here is what's on the agenda today. Let's remove this one so you can see. I am going to do a little planting, not too much, because I'm going to enjoy the day and I have errands to do. So, but definitely get some of these in, and some more chard. I want some more of that. And for some reason, my cheapo seeds I get from the grocery store are the ones that are sprouting the quickest. So they seem to germinate quite well. So we're gonna not be discouraged by those and actually use them up for this season. Okay, fresh compost is laid out right where I'm going to start some carrots. I'm not going to go crazy on the amount of carrots because I want to do them in, you know, intervals, so I won't be harvesting all at once. And yeah, and Freedom's going to help me. Aren't you, baby girl? Yeah, I'll just do that sultry look. Yeah. Okay, before I start, though, I decided to put these bars here because this is where we're going to put the watering system. I'm thinking I'm going to use a soaker this year because normally we put the heads that spray around and all that, and it gets the leaves, and I don't want to get the leaves wet because they get mildewy and don't look so pretty and it just is not good for the plants. So, not to mention it kind of harms the harvest and we don't get what we need out of them. So I'm not gonna put seeds right where these are, because that's where the hose is gonna go. Now, time for carrots. And by the way, that end up, that end down.